Hi, I'm Marlene, and I want to do a little bit of an account update. 1 year as a free-to-play, how much can you get in Honkai Star Rail, how many characters, how far in the end game. And yeah, I just want to show you my account as a free-to-play after 1 year of playing. A good thing I thought we could start with is my teams, because that shows you what kind of characters I'm playing and how many 5 stars I was able to get. 2 teams I'm playing the most is on one hand the Castaris team that I'm showing here, and then also the Break archetype. And then instead of Rappa, I can also play Firefly or Bootil, depending on what I need. I mostly play Rappa though, just because right now multi-target is very needed, and I basically never play Bootil. One single target is important again. I'm going to play him a lot. I'm just waiting for the right moment. Basically, I like him, but it just hasn't been for him the content. But yeah, these are like the 2 teams I play the most, but as you can see, Ronmei is on both of the teams because I don't like Trebi, so I did not get her for Castaris. Yeah, what I usually do instead is just put the Remembrance Trailblazer instead of Ronmei if I'm doing endgame content. So on one side I play Castration and on the other a Break team. Then I have another team that I sometimes play, not that much anymore since I got Castaris. This is my Aglaya team, mainly just to find a spot for my Fushuan because she's like my favorite character. Maybe Castaris is not my favorite, but they're both very close. I love both of the animations and designs. For sure needs a team, and this is the best team I found for her. I can play Aglaya if I want to. I'm not really doing it right now, but in case there's like a lightning weakness or something, I can play her. And then the last team I have that I never play anymore though is this Dot team here. It's not necessarily because Dot is weak right now. I also think I am not good at the Dot playstyle. I just enjoy Break and Castaris more. So yes, these are the teams. Here you can see all of the 5 stars that I got. Basically all of them are tied up in a team. And then I also have these 2 built in case I ever need follow-up attack in the endgame content, or like fire or physical as the element. That's why I have these 2 standard characters built as well. As you can see, the amount of 5 stars I was able to get as a free to play within a year was 13, because I did not get anyone's light cone except for Castaris. So overall it's 14 5 stars that I was able to get. Right now on my wish list is to get light cones and Eidolons for my 5 stars, because I am very happy with my teams now for the end game. One side Break, one side Castaris, and now I want to upgrade those teams. So let's quickly talk about the builds. So for my Castaris, here this is the build. I have 90 speed, 43 crit rate, 207 crit damage. I think these are the important things. And then 9000 HP. Only achievable due to her light cone, those kind of things. And I maxed out all of her traces except for her normal attack. And then I'm using this artifact set that I think everyone is probably using on her. And then these planar ornaments. And then for my Ronmei, I guess the important thing is she has 134 speed and 141 break effect. I think the rest doesn't really matter. She's using mashing cogs and all her traces are leveled, and I'm using this artifact set on her. And now thinking about this, I should probably put another artifact set on her when I'm using her on the Castaris team. But I mean, generally I only use her on the Castaris team in overworld thing and endgame. I'm usually using the Remembrance Trailblazer. And then for my Sunday, he's 143 speed and 205 crit damage, and then he's using Bronya's light cone that I actually bought with that like star glitter or whatever it's called, because I never pull on the weapon banner, so I never get the standard 5-star light cones basically ever. Also his traces are basically all leveled. I always do that. I completely max because I love the characters that I pull for. I actually completely max them. And then he's just using like his signature artifact set and these planar ornaments to give a little bit more crit damage to Castaris. And I also have Ronmei E1 because during the anniversary, I think it was, you could choose between Lucha and Ronmei, and I chose Ronmei E1 because it's pretty strong and I use her in all of my teams, as you could see. And then Galaga, I don't really want to show him that much. I kind of tried a somewhat Castaris build, but as you can see, I don't overly care about him. I do want to replace him with USN as quick as possible, so that's why he's just kind of there. My Firefly, I recently completely, like, I went to the mines in that break effect relic domain and I farmed it for like 3 months straight and perfected my break characters. So their stats, I actually put a lot of effort in. So she has 140 speed, and then she has 215 break effect, and she has this 5-star light cone, the one you get for free. All her traces are maxed, and she is using this set that I farmed for so long. And yeah, I just kind of stopped myself because they are all at a good spot now, all my break characters, and I'm focusing on my castries teams right now, farming the relics. But yeah, I just love break so much. And I do want to get her E2, like I am saving up now to get her E2. Even though right now I'm using Rapper more, but whatever. For my Fugu, I have 143 speed and then 203 break effect. And then also for her, it's important to have the effect hit rate at like 70 or something. I have it at 77. And then I have this light cone for her, sadly only at super in position 1. All of the traces are maxed, and then also this relic set with some decent pieces, I would say. I am not using the like fire planar ornaments on Firefly and Linkshard because I am often using them with Rapper. But I might want to try farm one on this set as well for both of them in case I'm using them with Firefly. Then for Linkshard, 141 speed, 201 break effect. I'm using this light cone on her, and then also this artifact set. I guess that's the good thing that 6 characters on my account need the artifact set, so I didn't feel bad farming it for like 3 months straight. Then my Aglaya that has been neglected a little bit. I have 136 speed on her, 54 to 182 crit. Then I'm using a 3-star light cone on her. Yeah, I'm not even sure I'm gonna get a 5-star light cone for her because I have not been enjoying her that much. Traces are maxed, and then she has also, I think, a signature relic set, and also signature planar ornaments. And then for her, I did actually get her E1 because I got it relatively early. You kind of need it, right? Like, or Huo for her, but I didn't want to get Huo. So she was my very first Eidolon. I'm not really regretting it. Whenever I need lightning, the element, she is good and it's kind of fun to play. But it would have probably been better to invest in my break teams instead because I actually love them more. Oh well. And this is my first one. I don't think any of her stuff is like important. She tanks well and gives 12% crit rates. Now she's in like the standard banner pool, or when you lose your 50-50, which is exciting. So I can actually get some of her Eidolons for free. I'm really happy about. The only sad thing about that is I will never be able to get her light cone except for if I buy the battle pass, which I'm not really planning on doing. So moving on to my Rapper, my Pride and Joy. 154 speed, 210 break effect. I'm currently on this light cone that I literally just today got a super in position for, and I am going to get her light cone. She deserves it, the queen, but she is not getting a rerun. When? Please? Rapper rerun? When? Yeah, obviously she's maxed out. And then she's also on this wonderful relic set. I have to show one of my pieces. This piece I got from when we got those rerolling dice for free. I tried it for the first time rerolling on this piece, and look how it turned out. Isn't this just the perfect break piece? 7 speed, 24 break effect, and 4.3 attack, which Rapper and Firefly can use. Neither of them are using it right now because of speed tuning, but holy shit. I'm really happy about this piece. I don't think I'm gonna get any of her Eidolons, even though I really enjoy her because they are just not as big of a damage increase as Fireflies. And I also more look out for quality of life increase than damage increase, and Firefly's E2 is just such a quality of life increase that I need to have it. Then my Bootil, sadly my Bootil only has like the leftover pieces because I am not using him right now, so he's not that cracked. Even though I'm looking at his break effect and it's not bad. 139 speed and 239 break effect. Okay, alright. Go off. I also just got his light cone like yesterday, I think. Before I just used a crappy one that doesn't give him break effect, so this is an improvement, I guess. Then max out traces, and also this artifact set Of course. What else? What else are you expecting at this point? The next 5-star is Robin. I think the only thing that matters is her attack, right? 4,000 attack, 4,300. The event light cone that you got when she was released. Maxed out. And then 2-piece attack. She was the first 5-star I got. I don't really enjoy her. She's just strong, so I'm using her with Aglaya. I'm glad that I don't need her that much anymore because I hate her old song so much. I actually have music turned off just because of her, but actually I can turn it back on now because I'm mostly using casters and break teams now, which neither of them use her, so that's great. And then my Clara and Himiko are kind of built. I actually got her signature on the standard banner, which I'm really happy about. Yeah, they're pretty much maxed out. I also have Clara E2. I got one of them on the standard banner very recently, and the other two I got from the both 5-star selectors, because I actually think if I get loads of Clara Eidolons, she can actually carry me in follow-up attack and physical, because I don't have any follow-up attackers or physical. And I have this artifact set on her. I just looked up online which is actually her best, and apparently it's this one, so that's why I put on her, and I'm farming it for Castoris anyways. Himiko just has this on her. Nothing special. She's this light cone, and I have her E1. I didn't even know that. Remembrance Trailblazer I haven't really built. And then Kafka and Black Swan are somewhat built, but Kafka's changing soon, so I will probably have to rebuild her. And I don't know what to really say about them because I don't really use them anymore, so I haven't really farmed for them. So the artifacts are not the greatest. And then some other 4-stars kind of built Ahanya and Herta and Shuyi, but I basically never use them. Oh yeah, and March 7th I also built, but I never really use them. And then the rest I literally never use. Like, look, they're all level like 20. I might build Pela at some point, but probably not, let's be real here. I only really play 5-stars. And Gallagher. He is just a special cookie. I hope to replace him soon. And yeah, all my light cones. And as you can maybe spot, I did actually get a Hyacinth light cone without getting her, because I was trying to get this 4-star for Bootel, because it's like his only 4-star that works on him, and I got it on 13 pity after Castoris' light cone, which I'm like happy about, obviously, but I don't even have Hyacinth, so it's not leveled yet, but I'm quite happy about it. I have all of the Herta light cones, a couple of standard ones, but the only one I really use is Clara's and Bronya's. I also have Bylus. Yeah, that's right. I used it on Castoris for a bit until I got a light cone. And then I have loads of 4-stars by now, which I'm really happy about, that you do get quite a lot of 4-stars as well. I think for most of my characters that I'm playing, I have their best in slot 4-star. Maybe not at the highest superb position, like hers for example is only superb position 1, but I am quite happy about the 4-stars I have. And then the important question, am I able to beat all the endgame content? And as you can see, yes I am. I have basically been able to beat it since I made the last video without issues. Like, I'm not a sway tryhard, I'm also not a skilled player, I just have good teams, I guess. Luckily the people that I like are pretty strong, and I have not had any issue beating any game mode. And yeah, as I said, I always use break team on one side, Castoris on the other, and before Castoris came out I used Aglaya on one side and the break team on the other. I think definitely since Aglaya released I have not had any issues. Before that I was using the dot team on one side and break team on the other, and I think there I was struggling a little bit. Actually the one I was struggling before Aglaya the most was Pure Fiction, which is interesting because most people don't struggle with that. But I just haven't had the greatest multi-target attackers, but now I do. So now I don't have any issues. First try I always clear. I got lucky I guess. And then yeah, I don't know if this is interesting. I am actually struggling a little bit with 100%ing these kind of game modes because the hard modes are kind of difficult. So Golden Gears is basically done, and Swarm Disaster, Simulated Universe are all done. But a Knowable Domain and now the new one is not completely done yet, the hard game modes. When it comes to quests, I have done all of them, except recently new ones came out. This is a new main quest, and then this is like a little side quest. They came out fairly recently, so I haven't had time to do them yet. Same thing for exploration. I basically have everything 100%ed except the new maps that just came out. Yeah, this one just came out. Oh, is there just one that came out? Oh well. So it's just this one that I haven't done yet. It's just, I love exploration, and as a free-to-play, you need to get all of the jade that you can. And obviously, all the rest is 100%ed the worlds beforehand. And when it comes to this, I have all of these little events completed. They are so fun. I love these little events whenever they introduce them. I don't know what else is interesting, but I currently only have 34 wishes, sadly. But I have a guarantee because I was trying to get Pearson and got Bailu, which is actually so annoying that I got Bailu, because when you look, this is the people I chose for my celestial invitation. I chose Bailu because she's kind of cute. That's why I didn't choose like Weld or Jeopard or whatever. It's just because she was cute. But I wanted her the least, and everyone else I would have been so happy with. I really want to play it for free. Kind of fun trying out maybe with the Castaries team. Sounds fun. Seele, I don't care about that much. Kind of fun on your character, right? And all the other ones, Eidolons for them would be pretty great. Yeah, and I get Bailu. So I'm a bit pissed, but oh well. Why not just try get her now? While I'm at it with my 34 wishes, maybe I will get her. Okay, it's lagging. That might mean good things. Wait a second. I literally, like, I was on 0 pity from losing to Bailu. Okay, I was meant to have Hyacinth. I also got her light cone on 13 pity. That's crazy. Okay, I am so lucky. I'm a little bit in shock right now. Alright. I was like, should I not try get her? Oh, and a new light cone as well. Interesting. Yeah, I was like, should I not try get her because of 37 wishes? I'm really gonna get her? Probably not. I'm glad I tried it. It was on 3 pity. Okay, I'm crazy lucky. I guess now I will also have a Hyacinth on my account. So lastly, what I want to talk about is my wish list. And last time I made a video was 1 month into my account, and I said that I want Kafka, Black Swan, and Ruan Mei. And I did get all of those 3 characters. Yeah, I didn't really want anyone else of the characters that had been out at that point. Only one I got actually ended up getting that was already out is Bootil, because I just fell in love with break teams and I wanted all break DPSs, so that's why I got them. Apart from that, it's still true that I don't really want any other 5-star that was like, or one of the old ones I don't really want. The only one I'm interested in is Jingnui, but according to some rumors, once her buffs are out, she will have the same best in slot team as Castaries, and I just don't see myself playing Jingnui over Castaries because I just love Castaries so much. Even though I need an ice DPS, I'm probably never gonna get her, and Blade I'm gonna get for free, which I'm excited about, hopefully, if I lose the 50-50. And then any of the new characters. The only one I'm kind of interested in is Anaxa, but I tried him out from my friends, I lent him, and yeah, I was hoping I could play him somewhat as like a break support, as a DPS, because I don't have a wind DPS, but it just didn't really work, so I'm probably not gonna get him. Yeah, sadly. And then Ruby is the only one that I might get, but I really don't want to for my Castaries teams. I just really hope that I will get a different Castaries support in the future. They will bring out someone new that I care more about. In general, I also want them to bring out a new ice DPS and a new wind DPS, because that's what I'm still lacking. So I basically don't want any new characters, but I do want Eidolons, and as I've already kind of mentioned, I would love Fugue, E2, basically free dance, so that would be great. And it's because I love break teams so much, it's good to invest in my break supports because they can run with any break DPS. Then I want Rappa, Light Cone, and I would love Firefly E2, as I've mentioned, just the quality of life. So good. The other 2 that I'm interested in upgrading is Sunday and Castaries, because I just love Sunday and Castaries so much. Sunday is probably my 3rd favorite character after Castaries and Fushuan, and I want to upgrade him maybe with his Light Cone and E1, that I can use him in a lot of teams even where he's technically not best in slot. For example, right now I'm using him in my Castaries team, even though he's technically not best in slot, but I just love him so much. So I want to make him strong so that it's not detrimental that I'm not using him in his best teams, so that's why I want to upgrade him. And then Castaries, my favorite character next to Fushuan now, so I want to get her E2. So that's basically it. So Fugue E2, Rappa Light Cone, Firefly E2, Castaries E2, then Sunday E1, S1. But that's it from me. I hope this was helpful and you know what to kind of expect when you as a free to play. You can get 14 DPSs and you can beat endgame pretty easily about, I would say, half a year into the game. If you don't really like the meta characters, luckily I love Castaries, so I was lucky in that sense that's why I didn't struggle with the end game. If you don't like meta characters that much, then maybe you'll have to wait a little bit longer to beat all the end game comfortably. I would give it, like, I would say within a year, you probably start to be quite comfortable with it in end game, definitely. Okay, and yeah, that was it from me. I hope you enjoyed this video and good luck with your wishes. Bye!